just gonna have to mix it by hand anyways, but I can't get the top off. That's why Hey everyone, I'm Sav and this is Lagom Eats. Today we're gonna be making a healthy vegan protein bar. These bars are chock full of fiber, protein, and healthy fats. They're a great snack or grab-and-go breakfast that'll keep you satisfied for hours. Let's take a look at the ingredients. We're gonna be using 1.5 cups of rolled oats, 1/2 cup of protein powder, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 10 dates, 3 to 4 tablespoons of almond milk, 1 cup of almond butter, 1/3 cup of vegan chocolate chips, and 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. Let's get mixing. All right, so you're gonna need a food processor for this. We're gonna put our 10 dates into our food processor. Now I'm going to just chop those up just a bit. We're gonna add 1.5 cups of our rolled oats. So these are gluten-free as well, in case that's important for you. We're gonna add in our almond butter as well. Now you can use whatever kind of nut butter you like, peanut butter, cashew butter. I love almond butter, so that's what I'm using. I'm gonna add 1 cup of this. All right, and we'll mix that up a bit. Whoa. You may need to scrape down the sides depending on your food processor, because almond butter can get a little stuck. Let's add in our 2 tablespoons of our chia seeds. This adds in a lot of our fiber and protein as well. And there's no added sugar into these protein bars. You are gonna get that sweetness though from the dates. Dates are very sweet. And I'm using Bob's Red Mill chocolate protein powder. These are double chocolate protein bars. We've got the chocolate chips and chocolate protein powder. This tastes amazing, I think, and it has a lot of fiber and protein too. It has probiotics. We're gonna use 2 scoops of this, which is just a little under 1/2 cup. So if you're using a different kind of protein powder that has a different scoop measurement, then just use a little under 1/2 cup. Now we're gonna add in about, we'll start with 2 tablespoons of almond milk, but I know we're gonna need more, so whoops, don't do that. Okay. Now this is gonna be rough on my food processor, I know, it's a little difficult. Most times, to be honest, I just take it out and mix it by my hand. But again, if you have a better food processor, it's easier. Guys, so my food processor is not cooperating, so we're gonna mix this by hand. We'll do it the old school way. We still gotta add 1/4 teaspoon of our kosher salt. And then, like I said, I'm just gonna mix this by hand. The dates are already chopped in there, so it won't be a big deal. Just get it nice and mixed up, and then add as much almond milk as you need. So it's like kind of like a cookie dough texture. Like, see, this is a little too crumbly. We're gonna add probably another tablespoon of milk in here, and because we want it to hold together. These are no bake, so they're just going to form a bar. So as easy as these are supposed to be, and they're causing me a lot of trouble right now, sometimes it's easier just to grab a pre-packaged bar and run out the door, right? But a lot of those protein bars have all this added sugar and just these random ingredients that you have no idea what they even are. Recently though, I found these awesome vegan protein bars. They have a limited amount of ingredients that you can actually pronounce. You know exactly what they are. No added sugar, got a ton of fiber and protein, and they aren't 1,000,000 calories. They're about like 170 each. And they taste actually incredible too. I was a little afraid of the flavor because they're that healthy, how good can they be, but they're incredible. So stick around to the end. I will show you what those are and how you can get them. We're gonna add in about 1 tablespoon more of this almond milk so we can get that consistency that we want. Mix that in. Last ingredient is our chocolate chips. We're adding in 1/3 of a cup. Now, of course, if you don't like chocolate chips, you could add in pretty much anything, raisins, coconut, what else would be good? Let me know in the comments what you think would be good in these. You could add in different spices too, cinnamon, make them a little bit fall flavor, maybe add in some apples and different spices. So this is the consistency that you want. If you kind of can form them into balls, they're gonna hold their shape. You don't want it too crumbly. So we're gonna use an 8x8 baking dish, and we'll put a little bit of parchment paper in there so they're easy to take out. And then we're just gonna dump our bars into there. And you wanna press them down. Make sure they're evenly distributed. Now we're going to either refrigerate these for an hour, or you can also freeze them for about 15 minutes before we're able to cut them up. All right, so these are ready to be cut. We'll just take them out. Should pop right out. And we're gonna cut these into 12 bars. So kind of a funny story, actually. The first time I made these bars, I'm to the step I'm cutting them, and of course, a little piece falls off, so I try it. It's like super spicy. And I'm like, what the heck? Like thinking, is this the protein powder? Like there's nothing spicy in these. Well, then I realized that my knife that I was using, I had cut a jalapeno with it the time before, and I mean, I washed it, but apparently not enough, and these bars were spicy. So, moral of the story, don't use a knife to cut these that you used to cut a jalapeno, because they'll be spicy. All right, so we're gonna cut these into 12. You can cut them into whatever size you want, but if you cut these into 12 and use the same ingredients that I used, each bar is going to be about 244 calories with 8 grams of sugar, a little over 5 grams of fiber, and 10 grams of protein. All right, let's give these a try. They're super chewy, they've got great texture. They taste actually pretty sweet from the dates and of course the chocolate chips, and they taste chocolatey. They're really good. I honestly wouldn't guess that I was eating something really healthy. Now, like I was talking about earlier in the video, these are the healthy protein bars that I have recently come across. They're called BTR bars, and I'll read this one. They've got, all they have in them: cashew butter, protein blend, which is pea protein, raw hemp protein, chicory root fiber, almond butter, MCT oil, maca powder, cinnamon, vanilla, sea salt, and cordyceps. These are super healthy. You can read all those ingredients. No kind of weird preservatives in them, and they actually taste amazing. This cinnamon one, warm it up in the microwave for 15 seconds, tastes like a cinnamon roll. This, which one? The Recharge, actually, and both these ones, they're chocolate. If you put them in the refrigerator, then they taste just like a candy bar. So, of course, these are really easy to make, but not quite as easy as just grabbing one of these and going. Couple months ago, Ashley, from the founder of this company, reached out to me and asked me to try her protein bars, and I'm like, sure, okay, why not? I was a little skeptical because vegan protein bars, but I loved the ingredients, so I wanted to try them, and I did. And honestly, guys, I would not be promoting these if I didn't love them. I really love them. I'm almost gone with my order of protein bars. I had to try and keep 3 left to show you guys in the video. I love them. They've been my breakfast pretty much every morning this week. So if you want to try these, there is a link in the description below, and also a coupon code for 10% off. It's Lagameats. It'll be in the description, so check them out and try these, guys. They're incredible. I hope you guys enjoyed my homemade vegan protein bars. The full recipe can be found on my food blog at lagameats.com. I've got new delicious dishes coming out every week, so hit a like and subscribe below. I'll see you guys next time. Hey, dough.